The following are 5 evil household booby traps you just gotta try on your friends and family on April Fool's Day. For this first one, we're going to booby trap a door. You'll need a funnel like this one, as well as a balloon, a piece of string like floss, and a pair of screwable hooks. Begin by placing the hooks above the door as shown. These will hold the funnel. Now take a balloon and put it over the tip of the funnel. Make sure it's tightly around it. Tie a piece of string onto the tail of the balloon. Take the funnel and place it above the door, using the hooks for support. It should look something like this. Fill the funnel with as much water as possible. Any liquid of your choice will work. Lastly, place a pushpin on top of the actual door and tie the string to it while the door is slightly opened, and that's it. The next person that opens that door will be in for a big surprise. It makes for an awesome practical joke to get your April Fool's Day pranks pre-started. Okay, on to the next prank. You'll need a helium balloon with 2 strings tied to it and a blender. You'll also require a power switch that controls a nearby wall outlet. The switch needs to be close to a door. Close the door, but make sure to trap one of the strings in between. The other string you will tie to the switch that will be adjusted in an on and off position. What you plug in into the outlet, it's really up to you. But me, I'm using a blender, which I will leave on. I also added water and some tomatoes into it. So if you've been following along, you'll know that once someone opens the door, the balloon will go up, flicking on the switch, which controls the outlet that powers the blender that is in an on mode. Haha, you know that will make a big mess depending on what you put inside the blender. Now, if you want to freak someone out, here's a way to booby trap an umbrella for that rainy day. You'll need a zip tie and a party popper like this one. Wrap the zip tie around the rib assembly. Pull up the umbrella and midway also tie the party popper onto the rib assembly, but make sure that the tip of the party popper goes through the zip tie loop you created. Now fully close the umbrella till it snaps shut. Next time someone uses it, something like this will happen. It will certainly make that person piss their pants, but since it will be rainy, maybe people won't notice. Haha. On to the fourth prank, and for this one, let's booby trap another door. You'll need a fake spider. The scarier the better. A push pin, safety pin, and a piece of string or floss. The length is up to you, but here I'm using about 7 feet of floss. Attach the safety pin onto the push pin and position it above the outside of any door in the house like you see here. Tie one end of the floss to the fake spider and run the other end through the safety pin that's above the door. The other end of the floss you'll tie to the top of the door. You can use a push pin if there's nothing to tie it onto. Now you pretty much get an idea of how this works. Just close the door and the next person that opens it will get a little scare from this. Since most people are terrified of spiders and everyone opens a door at least once or twice a day, you're bound to get a few people with this. If you use a longer string, when someone opens the door, it'll appear as though the spider is climbing up, which is also scary if it's happening right in front of you. This last prank is one of the best booby traps you can possibly set up. Get a candle, preferably a scented candle because it's what most people use these days, and also a smoke bomb, which you can get at a party supply store. First, soften the wax to make it easier to work with. With a stick or spoon, scoop out a good portion of it to make room to hide the smoke bomb inside, so get rid of the candle wick. Once you have enough room, put the smoke bomb inside and cover it with wax till it's not visible. The fuse of the smoke bomb needs to stick out though, so people will think it's actually just the candle wick when they light it. Try to make the candle look as normal as possible, so clean off excess wax around it and flatten the surface very well. Here's a little demo of what could happen next time someone lights up that candle. Here's another version of this prank using an actual firecracker. I don't recommend this one though, it's just for fun. Anyways, have a great April Fool's Day the safe way. I hope you enjoyed this mini compilation of some of my favorite pranks that I've done. If you'd like to see more, then click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, pranksters.